And I know, Anderson, you've never been afraid to fight anybody. I mean, you fought the light heavyweight champion on 2 days' notice at UFC 200. But I know you've made a lot of comments recently about wanting to fight Conor McGregor. Like, how serious are you about that fight? And why is that a fight that seems like something that you really want these days?
É claro que luta com qualquer um, já vimos isso, mas por que você está falando do Conor McGregor? Por que é uma luta que te interessa?
So, first of all, I respect a lot Conor McGregor because this man changed everything in UFC. Because I'm very respect the style, the Conor McGregor style. I think it's a great challenge for my martial arts techniques, and I don't talk for disrespect Conor. I just for challenge for myself and for the best stand-up fighting. I respect Conor, and I think this is the great show. It's the great fight for rest my life and rest the story that we've seen.
Yeah. You hold so many records in UFC history for all the great things you've done, but you are coming off a couple of losses. How important is it to get a really impressive win over Derek Brunson at UFC 208 for you?
Você tem todos os recordes do UFC, mas está vindo de várias derrotas. Né? Qual a importância de uma vitória agora?
Yeah, I think is the victory in your life, in my life, in your life, in everybody's life is important. But I think the more important now in my life is stay happy, is working happy, stay happy, because fight is for a long time in my life. I'm working hard for fighting UFC, for come to stay in the top in UFC. Now I changed a little bit my focus. I have more time for my family. I have more time for my different jobs outside the UFC. But I think for me now is no too much important how much fights I lost, how much fights I win. I just put in my heart, do my best, and go to fight happy. And when I stay happy, I think everything changed and back to Anderson, Spider, Silva,
Yeah. Last question for you, Anderson. I remember when you signed that 10-fight contract with the UFC, you said you absolutely intended on fighting out all 10 fights. Do you still have that same mindset? I mean, as you go into this one, that you still have a lot of time left in front of you for fighting, or have you put a timeline on how many more fights you want to have?
Quando você assinou aquele contrato de 10 lutas, você disse que queria fazer todas as 10 lutas. Você ainda sente isso? Você ainda acha que você vai fazer isso? Quantas lutas você acha?
Yeah, of course. I'm so happy because in my heart I have an energy. I have a lot of energy, in my mind, in my heart, and I talk to my family. My family give me support for finish my contract in UFC, and I don't know. I think I have an energy for fight for more years. I think maybe 7 years. I don't know, but I have energy. This is more important. I have energy. I have passion, and I love my job.
And I guess just to follow up for Anderson on that, those comments, do you think maybe people look at your record, see the losses, the no contest, and maybe don't give you the credit and how those fights actually unfolded and the level of competition you're facing?
Você acha que às vezes as pessoas olham para o resultado das últimas lutas sem olhar para a luta em si, olhar quem você estava lutando? Só ver o...
Yeah, of course, but this is normal because sometimes the people, the fans and people watching the fight don't understand how much you have talent, you have technique for putting the fight, you know, and the problem is the fans. Sometimes the fans look the fight, watching the fight, but don't see how much technique have, how much style, different styles inside the cage, you know. But I understand this is yeah. I think the people need to change a little bit your mind, your vision for watching the fights, because all fights have the different styles, different techniques, and that's it.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Yeah, it is no bottom news, no. Yeah.
For Anderson, obviously your legacy in the sport's already been defined. What does this fight against Derek mean to you?
Seu legado já foi definido no esporte, mas o que essa luta significa?
I think this fight is a great challenge for my time, you know. I think everything in my life now is for challenge for by yourself.
All right, and are you still in, like, is the title still something that you still want to hunt for, or are you just still about taking fights that, you know, or they're going to be exciting fights and just going out there and having a good time and putting on a good show for the fans?
E o título ainda é uma coisa que você pensa, ou você está só realmente pensando em lutar e fazer grandes lutas e continuar assim?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I stay in this division, and I'm working hard for a long time in my life, and fight is part of my life, you know. And UFC is change everything in my life. I need to give back to UFC everything, because UFC giving the opportunity for change everything in the world, you know, for inspiration, the new generation, my opponents, and yeah, of course, I think this is the great for my story inside UFC, and yeah, of course, this is my goal.
Anderson, I know that you took your last fight on very short notice against Daniel Cormier, and this one also came up on shorter notice. Were you disappointed you didn't get more time to train, or did you have enough time to prepare for this fight, considering the timeline of how it was made?
Você aceitou aquela luta com o Cormier de última hora e essa também mais ou menos de última hora. Você queria ter mais tempo? Você está feliz com o tempo que você teve para treinar? Treinou bem?
Yeah, of course, more time is important for training, for strategy, everything. But I know I'm crazy. It's the same my coach say, Anderson, you definitely crazy. You training 1 month in 10 days, 1 month and 10 days, you crazy? But okay, you take the fight in in 2 days, that one is no problem for you. But next time, please, more time for schedule, for strategy, everything, okay? Please, Anderson. And I say to my coach, come on, this is my life. Fight is my life. I'm so happy. I'm very happy to work together in UFC. And, I love my job. I go to fight because this is me.